breaking news from KSL.
Well, thanks for joining us. We do begin with breaking news this hour out of Daybreak, where police are investigating a crash that left a car upside down in Daybreak Lake.
Yeah, Sheriff Park live on scene for us right now. All right, Sheriff, what do you know?
Hey, you guys, yeah, we are here in Daybreak. I'm just off of Kestrel Rise Road and Duckhorn Drive. We had a car that was speeding down this road about 1:40 this afternoon and hit a car that was parked right here and then flipped and ended up in the water in Oquirrh Lake. And we had some Good Samaritans that jumped into the water and pulled that driver out of the water. I actually have that Good Samaritan standing by right behind me here who is willing to talk to us. And I want to just talk with him real briefly here before he is able to, he wants to be able to head out of here. Tell me again, sir, what is your name?
My name's Christian Doffermeyer.
And Christian, tell me what happened in your own words. I know we've got a vehicle in the water behind us here. The driver has been taken to the hospital, but in your own words, describe what unfolded here.
So we were driving back from one of our job sites, and we were passing right by this intersection, and he flew back past the stop sign and going like 70 miles an hour, and we had to brake so we didn't get hit by him. And so after that, we saw him crash as we were driving by here, so we decided to park, and we all felt the need to go help him and rush over there. So we parked the truck, and we all rushed over there as quick as we could.
Yeah.
And after that,
you jumped in the water?
I jumped in the water, and I started checking the truck to see if there's anyone inside of there as best as I could. And then another man jumped in with me, and we both were able to undo his seatbelt and get him out of the truck as fast as we possibly could, and then we carried him right over to the little boat ramp down there.
Wow.
While some other people came over and started performing CPR on him.
Wow, wow. So you were in the water, able to get him out of the door or out of the window? How were you able to pull him out?
Yeah, so I was able to somehow open the door. I was checking each door. I was trying to feel if there's anyone inside the truck. The truck was completely underwater, and I'm just reaching my hand in there trying to feel if there's anyone inside of it. And I was walking around the truck trying to open each door and trying to check if anyone's in there, but eventually I found him, and then this other man helped me free him from the truck, and we were able to carry him out after that.
Could you tell if there was anybody else in the truck?
As far as I could tell, he was the only one inside, but shortly after, the EMT and fire came, and they told us to get out, but...
That is incredible that you had the bravery to jump in, all of you. I know that must have been extremely difficult. How are you feeling right now?
I don't know, it's super surreal. It's like, I don't know, I didn't really think today would go like that. Even after like what happened and stuff. It's like so crazy to me.
You guys, thank you so much for your efforts. That takes incredible bravery. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. As you heard, I mean, to see something like that happen and then to have that courage to jump into the water and to pull that man from that water and to pull him up to the shore, just incredible. We have another vehicle, as I mentioned, that was parked. Nobody in that vehicle, but a lot of damage here in the area of Daybreak. The vehicle in the water. I talked with Search and Rescue just briefly because they are not completely sure if anyone else was in the vehicle. They do have plans for a dive team to get in the water to make sure no one else was there in that vehicle. It's about 5 feet deep is what I'm told in terms of how the depth of that water. So they're going to get in there and make sure that no one else was in that vehicle before they clear the scene. But you guys, they expect to have this area closed for a few hours at best right now. But we'll keep you updated on the situation. Very cold out here. It's going to take some time, but we'll send it back to you.
Yeah, good on them for what they did. Debbie and I were just talking here, actually, Cher. It's like whenever there's a dramatic scene like that, there's those who watch and those who do. And those were clearly doers right there. So grateful for that. Great story.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Shara.
Yep.